For anyone that's been struggling with this Vechain chart recently and not understanding why did it actually pump from here, I'm going to help you guys for those who haven't worked out or just can't understand it, because there was a time where we were above the 200 and we lost it. So that's a bearish signal, and in actual fact that should mean that we actually go ahead and lose this low. Don't worry, I'm going to explain this today, but if you want to be taught in complete detail, if you believe you don't know anything to do with crypto, I can teach you from zero knowledge. You don't need any knowledge to start off with. I've got a course and a mentorship plan that will help you achieve your goals. You'll also be part of my chat with over 70 people, and I've given out 2 calls in the last week, one 4 days ago that is already up over 100%, and one just yesterday has already pumped 100% in one day. So if you want to be part of my Discord community, the only way you can get in is through the education. So you need to want to learn how to trade rather than just trying to pay for a signal service and copy and pasting. No, you join if you want to do the course or the mentorship. You can have zero knowledge or already be advanced. Let's head into this Vechain video where we'll explain how this fake out was just really a bear trap. Now going forward, what should have happened from this? It was actually at the time a bull trap because price was staying below. We broke out, which is bullish, and then for the people that are breakout traders entering buys, longs, the early longers got trapped, and so it went back down, and this would have led to a lot of early shorters, which again got trapped. So what we need to do, of course, is understand the moving averages. Now, as long as we're maintaining above these two, just like we were staying below, can we see these periods where we were under all these key moving averages? We're continuing down in this downtrend. We have some points where we stopped listening to them. We did get above, but we need to see consistency in holding these moving averages. So if we ever do come down to these again, we need to hold them as support, and unfortunately we lost them. So we're again trapped underneath them until we get a breakout. The breakout should head to the 200. We can see on both of these attempts we failed to reach it, and that's what led to us losing the moving averages. And when you do so, you should go lower than the low. So this was our low. We did a fake out and we eventually went lower than that low. And so again, when we run into these moving averages as resistance, we're meant to go lower than its low. And so we see that when you're pushing through them and failing to respect them as resistance, we're going to just keep, so we break above this, we're going to there. We break above this, we're going to there. So that should have been the case over here. We should have gone up to there. But the bear stepped in and out of nowhere. This was the FTX capitulation. This was just a bull trap that we had over here. But in this case, we got above the moving averages, formed all these bullish crosses, and ran into the 200 for the very first time. And after this pullback, we did not revisit these moving averages. But if we actually zoom in and we look to the left and we scale in over here, we can see that we came back down to this key area of demand. And because we didn't see the bodies closing below that wick there, 2212, you're not going down. So if you actually go over to the 15-minute time frame and do this quite often, you will see, you'll start to understand why we went up. This is something that I teach, of course, in the course and in the mentorship. And if you want to take action, you head over to my Twitter, LouisVibes_. It's in the pinned comments section. It's in the description down below. Yeah, you can just private message me there. We'll get you started as soon as possible, so you don't miss out these altcoin gem picks. Again, yeah, 2 of them are already over 100% in a matter of days, guys, not even a week. But continuing with Vechain, hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. We ran into this key area of support. So going forward, if we were to ever come back into the 200 daily EMA, surely it would act as resistance. After losing it as support, it should now be tested as resistance. So we actually had 2 fake outs, one being a bull trap that actually ended up being a bear trap. So you see we have this golden box over here. It's always my golden pocket. So from the first high here to that lowest point there, drag it across, we've got this golden pocket. So back over here, when you dump down, you should have just pumped into this as a retracement before continuation to the moving averages. Then we probably would have continued up anyway, because we're in this uptrend. But yeah, push, exhaust, continue is what should have happened. Then yeah, slowly reclaim and then go up to there. But it wasn't even the case. We pushed through and created the reversal wave. Now all you need to do going forward is hold above this gold pocket. We should start to head up. Well, we did so. Now we started coming back down. I would be telling everyone we need to hold the golden pocket, but this is a beautiful example of where we actually met the first targets and dumped back down to the 0 fib. So I always say hold the golden pocket, But yeah, if you lose it coming back down to the 0 fib, lose that, we're dumping. But there's chances of reclaiming that golden pocket, which we see over here for Vechain on the daily time frame. And when we reclaim the golden pocket, you revalidate that reversal wave. And so we should go to targets that we hadn't met before. So with us reclaiming the golden pocket here, again, shouldn't have happened. We should have dumped. Well, in this case, we did reclaim it. And so we're going up to these targets. You see that we missed the 1618 as well as these two targets over here. So if we want to continue to these two targets at all costs, we need to stay above the golden pocket, but really, mostly the 0 fib. If we lose that 0 fib, we're not coming up there. Equally, if we started dumping, started reclaiming the 0 fib and the golden pocket, you would revalidate these old targets. Understand that. That's pretty much it for today's Vechain update. We do have 4 fundamental news events coming out today, tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. And this can of course affect the market. So again, if we want to see price continuing in this uptrend towards 3.5 cents, then we need to maintain above the golden pocket and that 0 fib level. Wherever we dump to, as long as the low that it creates, this higher low, we need it to be a higher low that is above this massive area of demand. So going forward now, Vechain can still afford to come down anywhere between 2.2 to 2.4, let's just say. We can afford to come down here and still continue with an uptrend. Of course, if we get a correction deeper, I'll let you guys know. I'll prepare you. I need to see this actually being the top. I need to see price coming back down to here. And of course, if we lose it, I'll prepare you with further targets down. I just need to know that this is the top. Right now, this is telling me nothing because, okay, you could say, oh, this is a lower high because you have a big red candle. And then, no, you just made a new high. So this is not signaling of a top for me because you created a big wick. That was a nasty candle, wasn't it? That one right there was a nasty candle. So everyone would be saying, oh, that's the top. And then the direct next day, you took it out. So this is what I mean. So let's just wait for it to actually start pulling back like this. Many days, 1 week of coming down, 2 weeks of coming down, going sideways or whatnot. That would be our sideways or correction, sideways correction or just regular correction. And then I'll just use my fibs again, just like this, draw the 0 fib, draw the golden pocket. And if we push through them, push through the golden pocket, and flip that into support as we did over here, we should go up and we should see continuation for Vechain to higher price targets. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to take action on the course or the mentorship. The mentorship is 10 hours of one-to-one work. You get the course, which is 6 hours long and 30 plus videos included with that, and it's heavily discounted. The course is now permanently £150. This is because I'm going to be making a new course. So the course is now dropped from 300 to permanently £150 if you want to take action. This includes the chat, and again, in the chat, in the last 4 days, I've given 2 cryptos that are currently at 100% each. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment. I hope to see you over on my Twitter. Make sure you follow me over there, LouisVibes_, and I hope that you guys take action and join the community of 70 traders and growing. Thank you guys.